My name is Kelso Clark, and I am from the Veterinary and Livestock Division.
All right, so tell us, what are we doing today?
Today, I'm going to go through the process of making silage, and I'm going to go through each process and explain what is being done.
For persons who don't know what is silage, please tell us what is silage.
Silage is a method of preserving feed for future use.
All right, so let's go. What are the materials you have here present?
Okay, so right here in our booth, we are showcasing the different forage species that are being used to feed animals, and these species can be used to make silage.
Okay, so let's go.
Okay, first, the silage, you have to choose your forage species, and from there, when you collect these species, we have a modified lawnmower chipper that is being used to chip up the forage species. After that is being done, then we come to the compacting and the preservation of the forage species. My counterpart, Ms. Fazina Fasad, is showing how to compact the forage species into the bucket. And you need to compact it as much as possible to remove a lot of the oxygen content within the bucket. So we line the bucket with a heavy-duty garbage bag, and you compact the grasses or the forage species inside of it.
Okay, so she's compacting as much as the forage species. Just keep saying forage species.
Oh, so
We're talking about grass.
you could use grasses, you have legume species,
Okay.
non-legume species, anything that could be used for the silage process.
Okay. So she's compacting the bucket. As mentioned, the bucket was lined with a heavy duty garbage bag. And she has placed the different type of forest species, whether it's grass, leguminous plants, whatever it is. And she's now folding it into place. And they're doing this to eliminate the amount of oxygen
Yes.
inside of the bucket.
The reason why you need to remove the oxygen, the grasses need a fermentation process that needs to be done, and they need to be done under no oxygen condition. So that's why the oxygen needs to be removed, so that the fermentation process can start.
So do you add anything else inside of this bag, or is just the forest species?
Okay, you could add 1 part water. You could mix 1 part water and 1 part molasses, and you could lightly drizzle the forages to make it more palatable.
Okay. That's it?
So,
Oh, okay.
so now here we have the finished product of the silage for about a month, 21 to 55 days. And afterwards, when it's open, you have to feed the animals right away.
Why?
Because if you leave it longer, it's going to start to spoil. So as it being open, you need to feed the animals right away.
And then you close it back up right away. In the event you don't use all.
No, it's good to use all of it right away in
Okay.
a couple of days.
Okay. And how often do you give animal this?
You could supplement feed with this every day. It's like feeding the animals every day.
Okay. So what is the purpose of what is molasses good for animals? Because you made mention of molasses and water. We know they need water, but let's explain the molasses.
Well, molasses is a great good for energy. So it's a good source of energy for the animals. So you add molasses to the silage to improve the palatability and for giving the animals more energy.
All right. So I would assume this is what you guys do implement in your dietary practices for our livestock at Madden's.
Yes, we try to educate the farmers in silage making because, in the dry season where the forage species are being limited, you could take advantage of it in the rainy season and you could store. Okay, we do it in the bucket right here, but for future use, you could use those blue barrels and you could store the silage in them as well.
How much silage to an animal?
It depends on the quantity that you have.
Okay.
It depends on the barrel that you're using.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Clark.